Yeah.
There we go.
Felcha, welcome to Ciasson the Gaelic here tonight. Good to see some bodies here tonight, and great to be back live. We had a little break last week, and but for those of you who may have seen the Ceilidh last week online, it was clips of different weeks prior and different the last few months, and that's something we'll do during the Christmas break as well. And I think I pretty well know everyone here in the room here, but my name is Rodney MacDonald, for those online, in case you're someone new that's joining us, and I'm the president of Ciasson the Gaelic. So I want to welcome here, we're here in St. Anne's here tonight, on our stage in Mackenzie Hall. And of course, Mackenzie Hall being named after A.W.R. Mackenzie, the founder of the college. And we've been around here since quite a while, 1938. And no plans to go anywhere. That's for sure. And so we have lots of fun music planned for tonight. We have Glenn Graham with us, and Glenn's originally from Judic, and now lives in Antigonish and teaches at Cape Breton University. And very fortunate to have Glenn here tonight. We'll some more to say about Glenn after a bit. And we have Chiasson on the piano. Joel's originally from Chiasson and lives in Sydney, teaches down in the Sydney area since the last number of years, along with his wife and the two boys. And of course, Michael Cavanaugh. Michael's going to be singing a couple of songs here tonight. Ryan's doing the live stream, Ryan MacDonald. And we're in for some fun tonight. And it'll be pretty relaxed tonight. We'll just play lots of tunes. We'll play some together and we'll play some separately. And we hope that you enjoy yourselves here tonight. Barb's here, of course, as well, and there's tea and coffee on. There's no bar tonight, but we'll bring back the bar another time, for sure, another week. And sorry if you're anybody here that might be disappointed expecting the bar tonight, but we'll bring it back for sure. And I encourage those that are perhaps watching online, or anybody here, feel free to tune into our radio station at any time, and you can listen to Cape Breton music 24 hours a day, or you can hear us on Ceilidh, channel 536, I think it is, on Bell TV. So if you have Bell TV, you can also hear it on that station when they're not doing their programming. So that's enough talk. Everybody knows where the washrooms are and all that sort of thing tonight. I will say this, actually. It's, of course, we have November 11th coming up this weekend, and I think it's important, given what's happening around the world these days, especially, that we remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice, or made not just the ultimate sacrifice, but made the sacrifice of serving our country and serving for all of us, so that we can have all the benefits that we do. So just a little shout out to all of those who continue to serve today, those who have served, and to our legions who do a tremendous job of making sure that they continue to keep those memories alive. So that's a little shout out to our veterans here. And we'll dedicate the Ceilidh tonight to our veterans, those that are serving and those that have served. So, Glenn Graham, Chiasson, ready for some tunes.
Good evening, everybody. Glad to be back. Glad to be back playing with Joel. And thanks for the intro, Rodney. We'll start things off with a slow, rather familiar one, I think, to a lot of you. And then we'll go into some Strat Spades and Reels.
Say take some more strings out of it.
Once you break one hair, they all say I'm coming off. Well, just getting warmed up here. Trying to think of something to play. I have a little confession to make. I got a text from Rodney not too long ago saying, "We're all set." I kind of thought for a second. Oh yeah. I was sitting in my office in Sydney and I said, "Oh yeah. I forgot I'm playing here tonight." Anyhow, I made it here. Plenty of time and glad to be here. And so because I had forgotten, I forgot to take my own fiddle. So thank you not only for the introduction, Rodney, but for letting me use one of your fiddles here. And it's nice to play this fiddle. It's funny, this very fiddle, we both played it around the same time on the same night. Probably about, how many years ago now, Rodney? 30, yeah, 94-ish. And my uncle had us over to play at his house for a few tunes. He said, "Come on over for a few tunes." Rodney and I went over, and my mother was there with us, and we played. And somebody was recording it too. I think there is a recording of that out there. And we were playing on each fiddle, and then after a while, probably after an hour and a half or something like that, he said, "Do you like those fiddles?" "Oh yeah, I like these fiddles." "Well, they're yours, you just have to decide which one each of you want," he said to us. So this fiddle here, I was very hard to decide which one, because I loved playing them both, but Rodney ended up going with this one. I wanted the other one, and that were actually the ones that we chose. We didn't each want the same one, so it's nice to be playing this one again. So, I'm going to play a few jigs here. Yeah, few DJs there. First one was, what was the first one? It was by a Scottish composer, I believe. His name is escaping me now. And then we followed that up with a couple of jigs by my grandfather and a great-grandfather to a cameraman down here as well, Ryan. Don't Like Us Beaten, and the tune was Chestnut Tree Jig. And then we followed that up with Trip to Toronto. And then an old jig I used to often, it reminds me of Buddy. I just think of Buddy when I play that tune. He used to come back with the big long down lows on that tune in the Glencoe Hall. And traditional jig, I'm not sure if there's a name on it, at least in Cape Breton, for that tune. All right, so I'll finish this section off with a tune that I made myself, a waltz. Called Jennifer MacDonald's Waltz, and then I'll go into a few other tunes, and you never know, we might get some dancing coming up here too.
Well, I better sit. Catch my breath. Great job, Glenn Graham, Joel Chiasson. Great tunes. The irony about the fiddle story that Glenn mentioned is that he played that fiddle the whole hour and a half or a couple of hours that night, and I played the other fiddle the whole time. We hardly actually played the other fiddle, and yet chose those fiddles. We're going to get Mike Cavanaugh up now and do a couple of songs. Mike's great to be here every week doing sound, and he's entertaining throughout the island and different places, be it in Sydney or Bedeck and areas in between and far beyond. A great songwriter as well. And any idea how many songs you've actually written?
I got there's probably 60 or 70 or something like
60 or 70 songs. That's it's quite a talent, and we're happy to have you here again tonight, Mike. So looking forward to the songs. A little note to those online. We appreciate any donations that are made to the college online. It's the way that we can continue keeping the Ceilidhs going throughout the year and providing them and making sure that they're out there to the public. And many people we run into, from different places that are visiting Cape Breton, that talk about that connection they have with the island and with the college through the Ceilidhs. And so we appreciate any donations that are made, and it'll help the Ceilidhs and it'll help the youth programs that we have. Little side note, December 8th, I better look at that date correctly. I think it's December 8th, the Christmas Gaelic weekend here in Mackenzie Hall and our other buildings on site. So if you want to take in a great weekend, please take a look online or give us a call. And people like Margie Beaton and others, other instructors will be there. Of course, Colin MacDonald, our director of Gaelic, and others. And it'll be a fantastic weekend and lots of fun, and you're sure to enjoy it. You all set, Mike? All right, Michael Cavanaugh.
There you go.
Check 1, 2. All right, how's everybody doing out there? Good. All right, I'm gonna sneak in a couple of songs here for you. And since Rodney was talking about me writing songs, I'll do one of my own here first. This is a song I wrote called Ride the Waves, about my kids, essentially. Watch me, oh watch me, I'll show you how to grow. See me, oh see me, I'll teach you all I know. Watch your mother look with pride, capture all her strength. 'Cause in herself you'll find more wealth than any king could gain. So let the rains fall down, let it drench your hair, 'cause you will never have to despair. We'll watch over you, we will guide you through. You just ride the wave. present and past are the reason why you're here. Through lives that belong, gentle but strong, in you they're still all near. So let the rain fall down, let it drench your hair, 'cause you will never have to despair. We'll watch over you, we will guide you through. You just ride the waves, and we'll see you at the shore. Watch me, oh watch me, I'll show you how to grow. See me, oh see me, I'll teach you all I know. As our family's shown to me, I will show to you. So when you're all grown and have children your own, that you can show them too. So let the rain fall down, let it drench your hair, 'cause you will never have to despair. We'll watch over you, we will guide you through. You just ride the waves, and we'll see you at the shore. 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 Thank you guys. Right away there. All right. I'll do a fellow Englishtowners song here. This is a song that is made famous by the Rankin family. What was written by Leon Dubinsky, who lived in Englishtown for a long, long time. Passed away not too long ago, unfortunately. So I'm going to do my own rendition of this one. Version of We Rise Again. When the waves roll on over the waters and the ocean cries, we look to our sons and daughters to explain our lives, as if a child could tell us why. And as sure as the sunrise, as and they will rise again. When the light goes dark and the forces of creation across a stormy sky, we look to reincarnation to explain our lives, as if a child could tell us why. And as sure as the sunrise, as sure as the sea, as sure as the wind in the trees, we rise again in the faces of our children. We rise again in the voices of our song. We rise again in the waves out on the ocean, and they will rise again. We rise again in the faces of our children. We rise again in the voices of our song. We rise again in the waves out on the ocean, and they will rise again, and they will rise again. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thanks for listening too.
Which one do you want me to grab there? The one that Glenn, this is the
Sure, it doesn't matter, either one, yeah. Whoops, she flopped out.
Break that. all of my own tunes. I started off with one I composed for my wife Gail MacDonald, and then Strasbourg for my uncle Rodney MacDonald, who loves going to the dances. If there's some in the room here, I know go to the dances, and you'll see this fellow usually has shiny shoes and slicked hair, and he's been going to dances a long time, and he's one of the dancers I've always admired over the years. Not because of a vast amount of steps, but the really nice steps, and great feet, as I'd say, on for dancing, and there's almost like an etiquette in dancing, as you know, for square dancing. And if you want to know the etiquette, you watch Dorati in the hall, and you'll see what the etiquette should be. And then a tune I composed for Ryan was here, and then one I made called White Lightning. I played it here a few times at different Ceilidhs, and made it about the mid-1990s, and then I recorded it on Beatons of Mabu. My Uncle Kenan and Andrea was on it. Andrea Beaton and Betty Lou was on the piano. I think she played with me on a cut that I played that tune on it. And Glenn was on it, of course, and our grandmother. And I remember because we were in the studio, and our grandmother Elizabeth, she was a McCacken Beaton, and she had sunglasses on in the recording studio because she was just after getting something done to her eyes, and so her eyes were really big. So I could never forget it, playing in the studio and looking across at Grandma like this with the sunglasses on. You know, she was in her 80s then, and anyway, it's one of those memories you'll never forget, and like a rock star or something like that. And so we'll. I'm not sure what time of day is.
8:27.
You know what? Maybe we'll get right to the double fiddle now, rather than do another selection. So we'll get Glenn up, and we're going to do a little switch on the fiddles here. Just give me a sec. You can use this one, Glenn.
Yep.
Want some cheat notes? Cheat notes, sure. You want to talk or no?
Go ahead.
Is it? I'll start off. So, okay, speaking of eyes, Glenn's better half, Dr. Claire Hamilton. You can get your eyes checked, and you can give me the phone number, and you go get your eyes checked up in Ankenish by Dr. Hamilton. And there'll be some people in here who've gotten their eyes checked by some Dr. Hamilton.
I'm not allowed to know who they are.
He's not allowed to know who they are. Okay, so that's a little advertisement. We're going to play. What do you want to play? We're going to start off with what? You picked.
You want to do that one? Or?
Sure. Okay. We're going to start off with a slow air that we would often hear Buddy McMaster play called Ceilidh, and we'll go into some other tunes. Dinar's favorite, and then we'll get into a few other things. And we're going to play a reel in that mix too that was made by Dinar MacDonald. You don't hear it that often. Not anymore. And it's called Stephanie McLean's. Stephanie Marie McLean's. But it was recorded on the Beatons of Mabu record back in the late 70s. And Dougie MacDonald recorded it. And one of his recordings. And it used to be played a lot. It's one of those tunes, it'll probably make a comeback. It tends to happen, right? You'll hear tunes for a number of years. They'll be really popular for about 20, 25 years. No one will play them for about 25 years. Then they're like new again. And so that's, we'll do that one.
That's a good name for a reel. The New Again Reel.
The New Again Reel. Okay, we'll play the New Again Reel.
Just want to check my tuning.
Yeah. There was the last couple of jigs, or reels, sorry, reels, yeah. The last couple of reels, we would often hear our Uncle Kennan beating playing, but I'm reminded of the Bear McNeil's mom, Jean McNeil, yeah. Jean, and I was teaching step dancing here in the mid-1990s, just over at in MacLeod House, and she would be on one side. I guess it was before the rooms, there was bedrooms not on the main floor, the room was bigger, and it was divided in half. And all summer long she was playing a homemade tape of Michael Kinnan, and she would teach her step dancing to those reels. But I think I listened to them about 1,000 times every day, like every class. But she used that homemade tape, and those are the two reels that were on it. And but she was a great friend to the college, and think of her often, and I know many other musicians do as well. And she had a great influence on this place, as did many other instructors and others that worked here. And in that light, I do want to do a little shout out to Rankin McGuinness this week as well. Rankin, our duty piper here at one point at the college, and he was a fixture here as a student and a teacher as well, of course, and Entertainer of the Year and another award as well. So a little shout out to Rankin McGuinness here. And I know that his mom and dad were, they took him to many a lesson, Kimberly and John, and many concerts and many a Ceilidh. So a lot of thanks to them as well, and many of the other parents that bring people here to learn. We appreciate it very much, and we encourage people to take a look at our programs online, and also our university program as well that's going on over at Bing Babel as well. So we're going to move on to some other tunes. Talking too much, I suppose.
After E major G there, we'll switch right into
Making the plans up here. All right. You bragger.
Thank
8:47.
I think we'll go to a finale now, and I want to say thank you for those that came out here tonight, and those that joined online, and whether it's live tonight or perhaps watching it over the next few weeks. And I've mentioned it here the last time, a couple of weeks ago, that I was here at the Ceilidh, and I think, roughly we end up seeing, on average, sometimes there's 4,000, sometimes 5,000, 6,000 people that end up watching these Ceilidhs each week. So it's quite significant, actually, and so we'll end up having about over 260,000 people that will watch our Wednesday night Ceilidhs throughout the year. And so we feel that we're doing something important for the music and something important to keep it going through the winter months, and for our musicians, and for hopefully those locally here, and for those that are watching online. So we're happy to do that, and we appreciate all the support that we've been given over the years and this year. And a few little projects happening on the go here on site as well, and we'll have more to say about that in the weeks and months ahead as well. Some exciting stuff. And thanks again to Michael Cavanaugh, Joel Chiasson, Glenn Green. And we'll end off with a song, maybe some tunes. Sound good, Mike?
Sure.
Yeah.
Give me a quick E there. Was it Dad?
What I'm going to do is, before next week's Ceilidh, we'll come out with it'll be a poster out for the ones up until Christmas time, so you'll know who's coming up, and so that'll be available here next week. It'll be on the table, and we'll make sure it goes out through social media and in a few of the stores, things like that, so but people that are able to share it. Okay.
I don't think so.
Last.
I'll play something G, I guess. Play G there, just make sure.
Was a dad guy when I came up and did my other tune, so I was in an open tuning. Do a little Stan Rogers song to start out with here. Well, dear shows, bones, and wind broken stones, and see the sky are one. One pot at a time, my love's in the wine, I run and naked in the sun. There's God in the trees, I'm weak in the knees, and the sky is a painful blue. I look all around, but honey, all I see is you. Well, the summer city lights soften in the night. You think that the air is clear. I was sitting with friends, we're 45 cents, so buy us another glass of beer. She's got something to say, but I'm so far away that I don't know who I'm talking to. You just walk in the door, and honey, all I see is you. And I just want to hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. Say you've been twice a wife and you're through life. Oh, but honey, what the hell was it for? After 23 years, you think I can find a way to let you know somehow that I want to see your smiling face 45 years from now. So long the lights on stage every night, I've been reaching out to find a friend. knows all the words, sings so she's heard and knows how all the stories end. Maybe after the show she'll ask me to go home with her for a drink or two. When the smile lights her eyes, honey, all I see is you. And I just want to hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. Say you've been twice a wife and you're through life. Oh, but honey, what the hell was it for? After 23 years, you think I could find a way to let you know somehow that I want to see your smiling face 45 years from now.